Manchester United, so just moments away from that important time where every team in the land reveals their first hand. Some feeling obliged to win it, some glad merely to be in it, but whatever the backstory of each of them may be, this is the day, the only day where everyone is equal. That feel-good factor so keenly pertinent, something all of us here keenly indulge and enjoy. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. This season, the thoughts of Jim.
New tactics, new ideas, new faces running up the pitch, Peter, and how they've blended themselves in. There'll be lots of talking points, but first and foremost, like everyone, I'm delighted the game's back.
The action has already started. Davis is making his debut today, so what do you think he'll bring to this team, Jim?
I don't expect opposition wide men to get much change out of him.
And a header! Hudson-Odoi, and the counter is on. He could be in here. He is through here. And that's been won straight back. Gets his pass away. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked a harder thing to do.
Araujo. Now, who's going to be first to this?
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Bruno Fernandes. Olise, swung over into the middle. Well, they can break here. And he's managed to get free. They've got a corner here. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Craig Crossfield changing the point of attack. Manchester United are into the second season under this boss. It's often a challenging period in the cycle. And it's Davis. Oh, nice touch.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Manchester United have just announced that their manager will be taking the national team manager's job on a part-time basis. Now that'll add a whole new dimension to the club versus country. Olise! It's off target and by quite a way. to Bruno Fernandes. Olise. Olise! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, good ball. He's having a go. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Olise clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's got the shot away. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Awoniyi. Nice, he's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Half-time imminent. What a time to score. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could may well reward them with an equaliser.
Livramento. Bruno Fernandes. Olise! Now, who's going to be first to this? Anderson. And it's half-time here. Come in at half-time, largely satisfied with where they are. After a half which has certainly had its moments, has been lit up with some flair from time to time. The scoreline in their favour at the break, 2-1. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Manchester United leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. So we're already into the second period. Elanga. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Tonali. Bruno Fernandes. Now Livramento. Bruno Fernandes. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Elanga. Looking for the run-up. Tries a shot! It's a goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Now it's David. Look at the there's the hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Chooses to go back. This might spell danger. Now the finish! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So we have a breakthrough, now things develop from here. And it's played forward. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Olise. Manchester United to really good value for a win here on opening day. And one, can he finish? Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Pogba. Bruno Fernandes. Gordon. It's a loose ball. And the follow-up. And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, looking for options for movement. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Massive lead! Harmlessly behind. And he's found... Oh, shooting chance! And he hits the net! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Terrible error, duly punished. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Hudson-Odoi. Davis. Garnacho. 4 added minutes on the board. Bruno Fernandes with a definite foul there. Bruno Fernandes has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Hudson-Odoi. Now then, the ball's come loose. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Defending of the desperate variety. Ahmad. Good running, strong and purposeful. And there goes the final whistle. So, perfect blue skies, almost no wind, beautiful sunshine. These are in the conditions for the beautiful game. The backdrop here, picturesque, idyllic. No doubt one of the best days of the footballing calendar, and it has added to a really jovial, happy mood in the stands, helping to raise the level of sound by more than a few decibels. Shirt sleeve order, very much the dress code. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Oh, shooting chance! Just off target. Manchester United are still to get up and running after defeat on the opening day. Now's the chance to launch their season. Oh, easy pickings there. Gordon. Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Doucouré. Menu. And that has left him in a heap. The referee's awarded a free kick. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Olise. Davis. Manchester United, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Olise, in with a header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Gordon. Hoyland. He has found the way through. Olise. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Moved on forwards. Menu. Bruno Fernandes. Oh, important interception. And the counter is on. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Oh, good spread. He's got away. Olise! Goal! Manchester United! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Manchester United take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Menu. Gordon. For Olise. Chance to shoot now. Hoyland! Shot could be on. Has a go! Towering header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
A real chance that we can get through. And it's Ducouré. Well, they could break here. Tonali. Gay. And the shot's shot at goal! And he comes up trumps again.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Clears it away. Manchester United can start a counter here. Gordon. And it's Ducouré. Mangala. Forwards and with intent. All played through for the wide man. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Manchester United leading 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. Manchester United carrying a one. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Shapes for an overhead. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Beto certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Manchester United can counter promptly here. Gordon. And here's Davis. Gordon. Gordon! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
Purring through the... He's got the shot away! Yes! And the lead is 3! It is surely done!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And it's Tukore. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Threads one in, and he's managed to get free. Swings it across.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Mangala. And that's another good win of the ball. Olise. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Interesting here, Jim, how the defence seems to have really retreated over the last few moments.
Yeah, it's impossible to keep it up for forever in terms of the pressing we've seen from them. And I think the opposition would eventually have latched onto that and found a way around it.
Lindstrom. Ball swung in. Clears it away. Menu. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Olise! They've scored! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Manchester United have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. Manchester United totally rampant here. Garnacho. Mendy. Now what about a counter-attack? Looking for the runner. Mangala is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Cleared without complication. Oh, he's burst through. He's had it nicked away. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lobbed in behind. Garnacho. Ahmad. Garnacho! Better. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Tonali. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, what a lovely, lovely day. Absolutely glorious weather here as we welcome you to a football match of considerable significance, great consequence. It looks as though we're going to have a great turnout, such has been the level of enthusiasm generated once the fixture was announced. There is still movement in the crowd, plenty of people yet to take their seats. The roads outside are very, very busy, particularly around this time of day. The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset, and he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Torres gets his pass away. He's had a shot! Can spring out of defence. Boré might just make this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hits one!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
That's been cut out, well played. Jimenez. Ball played for Torres. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Valverde tries to get it clear. And that is out of play. Shapes for an overhead. It's off target and by quite a way. Jimenez. Oliveira. Now it's Darwin. Valverde. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. So what can they conjure from this one? And a real chance to break the deadlock. That was travelling. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Bentancur is fouled. Valverde. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Torres. He's got space in the area. In towards the middle. Oh, that was vital. And the counter could be on for Colombia now. Short changes him with that pass. Uruguay finding their passes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looking to break at pace. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Looking for the runner. Swung over. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Just eases him off the ball. Valverde. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Shot could be on. Oh, that's a decent hit! And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and
And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Uruguay, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back underway. Uruguay carrying a one-goal lead. Quadrado. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So here comes a substitution. Oh, good spread. Now then, the ball's come loose. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
He's in space and looking for options. Valverde. Ugarte. Bentancur. Now it's Valverde. Fred, can he finish? He has done it! And with that goal comes comfort.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Uruguay take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Oh, that's a key interception. Ugarte.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
And it's Zapata. And that's another good win of the ball. Oliveira. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Bentancur concedes a free kick for that. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Zapata gets his final warning. Jimenez. Valverde. Bout of passing here. Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hit into the middle. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Played out towards the right wing. Oliveira. Torres. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Uruguay have a free kick. Torres. their second corner now. Towering header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Valverde should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Tries to dink it through. In comes the cross. Oliveira clears it away. Over to the left.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Could move up a gear here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Jimenez spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Valverde. Now it's dark. Can he put it away? He's in a great position. And that was very necessary. Lukumi. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. No, that's been intercepted. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And there goes the final whistle. Well, we have the most perfect day for you. A warm hello in every sense of the word. The sun is out, the football has a special place on this most idyllic of days. This, of course, the fixture to which we've been looking forward so very, very much, and for so very, very long. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Jota. No, he wasn't going to let him past. And the pass is intercepted. João Palhinha. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Darwin. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rafael Leao, he has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Torreira does really well to win the ball there. And he skips past his man. Torreira has given away a free kick. Oh, off the bar!
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Portugal looking to pass their way through, just eases him off the ball. Thierry Correa. Oh, that is a nice touch. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Darwin. Now it's Bentancur. Uruguay have it back and they can go again. Over to the left. Up to meet it!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Thierry Correa. Trincao. Jimenez. Torres. Now it's Valverde. Now it's Darwin. Nunez!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
That's going to go a long way. That's the throw. Oliveira. Crunching tackle.
Torres really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Gets good distance on it. Torreira, yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Away from immediate danger. And they're quick to get it back. Vitinha. Thierry Correa. Crossed in, climbs up big! Superb goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
A lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery. Valverde! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Played out to the right. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And the first 45 minutes are up. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
Already up and running for the second half.
Uruguay don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Bentancur. Now it's Darwin. And the ball's a good one here. Valverde gets flagged offside. Darwin. Torres. Fiddles it through. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jota. Oliveira. Valverde. Uruguay still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicked it back promptly. Oliveira. Torres. Now it's Darwin.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Spot on, Peter.
Torres. Now it's Darwin. Valverde. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And the cross comes in.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Now it's Darwin. Good spot, he's seen the run.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he has been fouled there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
He is through here.
Portugal clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Viña. And here's Suarez. He could be in here. Turns and goes back. And the finish! And yes, it's there! Uruguay are back on level terms.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Nuno Mendes. Rafael Leao. Aim forwards.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Gets into some space. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick. Oh, it's gone in!
Oh, it's an unusual turn of events, and it was an honest attempt to help out.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, there is always a special buzz on the opening day of any cup competition. The first and only time when all teams, regardless of stature, history, reputation, start from the same position. Everybody can have the same hopes, everybody the same dreams. This could be our year. We're going to do it again. It will be us at last. Those are the sorts of things we hear year on year. Hardly a surprise that he's had a shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Gay. And it's Parejo. Spread out to the left. Araujo. It's Davis. Gordon. Oh, super ball! Manchester United have a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. It certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Just off target. And that has been cleared. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Look at the space here. Foyt. That's been drilled forward. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Just eases him off the ball. No question, that's a foul. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Over to the left. And it's pulled in with a header! Oh, managed to get it away. David. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Elise has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now it's David. Elise. Oh, good spread. Elise. Played out wide. It's Bruno Fernandes! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
He's had it taken off him. Gerard Moreno. Played out towards the right wing. Hit into the middle. Gordon. To Bruno Fernandes. Now it's David. Gordon. And it's Davis. Nice control. Bruno Fernandes. He's going to be disappointed with that. Menu. Tonali. Passing is crisp and sharp. To Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Bruno Fernandes! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Can he find the finish? Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
So, the referee brings the first half to a close. So at the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Manchester United come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And the game has already resumed here. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Bruno Fernandes. Shifted upfield. That is a great pick out. Clears it away. Forwards and with intent. Thinks one through. Araujo. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, in that second striker's position, he's so hard to track, so hence the man marking.
Real chance! Timber. Oh, easy pickings there. Gordon. Davis. And the defence can get it clear. Real Albiol. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Pinches it off him. Aim forwards. Bruno Fernandes. And that has put paid to that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Jeremy Pino. Gerard Moreno. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Danger averted for now. Looking tidy in possession here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He's found a way past. It's Parejo! Should have equalised.
Parejo knows only too well how important the chance was. He snatched at it.
Manchester United are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. They've switched it over to the other side. Ahmad. Bruno Fernandes. Good spot, he's seen the... He's got the shot away! And he's there to get it away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Oh, can he get onto this?
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Gordon. Mendy. Bruno Fernandes. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.